Hi, this is Leanna Garcia. Uh, Module 15 about using gaming in the classroom. What are your thoughts to gamification of education? Do you feel games can be used to teach students, or are they simply to entertain? I do not think they're simply there to entertain. Gaming is what's in right now. That's what the kids are into right now. I know when I was younger, it was more of the physical, so you had more games, but you could do things that were physical. Now kids are they're always gaming. That's the thing right now. So if that's how you're going to be able to teach a student, then that's how you're going to be able to teach a student. I know math teachers use math facts games for kids to review their math facts continually. There's all for like you're adding, subtracting, multiplication, and division. And if you don't do it, then you have to start all over. And so, or you can just pick whichever one that you want to use to have your students review. I know there's other math ones such as Prodigy and so on that are great tools for kids to retain what they're learning. Um, Also, this year we've heard there. I know a lot of our high school and middle school teachers have used quizzes, Quizlet. They've used Blooket, and just from hearing the students talk to amongst each other, they have retained more information using these because it's a game and they go against each other and they're really cool. So Kahoot also, you can do that as a whole class. So I think gaming is here to stay. It's probably going to become more common in the classroom. Um, it's not a bad thing. It's not just an entertaining. It's a tool. It's an educational tool nowadays. And it actually helps out with even kids that need assistive technologies sometimes. That can actually, I have seen some of our students that they don't technically, they have problems like keeping up with their class and interacting with classmates sometimes with their assignments. But if you give them one of these assignments, like a Quizlet or quizzes, they can interact with their classmates like this because they do it at home. So, gamification in the classrooms in the educational realm is going to be here to stay, and it's probably going to get bigger, and there's going to be more. It's a great way to study. You can do flashcards. You can do if you've been studying about a certain area, like the Revolutionary War. If you've been studying about the Revolutionary War, you can make your own quizzes and put the questions in there that you have been talking about and see what they remember. So, and you can, I know some of these gamification sites, you can actually use those for a grade if you're a teacher, which is a great tool. Um, so gaming is here to stay. I did use, I did a game on quizzes, and I didn't find it too hard to use. Um, when I got to be able to create my own content, it wasn't that hard, and it was, they have AI generating now, and so I didn't really use a whole lot of it. I was coming up with my own questions and then just happened to see the AI generated questions that you could add if you wanted to. And they were really good questions. So I was like, it kind of helped give me some ideas of what kind of questions I needed to, that would go good with the quiz that I did. So I think it's quizzes. So that one, it wasn't too hard. It was pretty user friendly. Um, and like I said, you games are here to stay. So, when you're asking what are some examples you could use interactive PowerPoints, you can do it as a review. You can do it as a precursor to your lesson to see what the kids know about what you guys are getting ready to what the kids are getting ready to learn about. You can use it as a a study guide. There's just so much, and just kind of to review and just kind of keep everything fresh in their mind. So when they come into the classroom and from coming to other classes, might be kind of good to have one of these going for your kids just so they can get in the mindset of that subject that they're going to be learning about. So gamification, games are here to stay. Um, it's hard for the older teachers, the old school teachers that are not used to these. I just know from experience from working with the newer teachers compared to working with teachers that have been in education for 20 to 30 years and they're not used to this. So gaming is here to stay. It's just going to become more and more, I think, as part of our learning, our teaching the students and the students learning, if that makes sense. Thank you very much.